And finally, I've managed to compile a video of my experience in the beautiful town of Malindi. And yes, just enjoy. You can see we are on our way to Malindi. Malindi is a beautiful town in Kenya. And it's within Kilifi County, founded in the 13th and 14th century. And we had a resettlement in about 1861. The population as at 2019 would be 119,000 people, 859. And you can be sure that this is just a beautiful destination you need to get to. Malindi is actually a town lying on the Indian Ocean coast of Kenya, about 120 kilometers northeast of Mombasa. Malindi has a tropical savanna climate, and the area shows classic examples of the Swahili architecture. Malindi developed as part of a Swahili civilization in the 5th and 10th century. You can just see that's Malindi Airport. And one of the things that fascinated me about the area is the frequency that I got to see the red trees, the red flower trees. I was told they're called Christmas trees, and my company and I are already in love. So you can see the entrance to the Vasco da Gama, where we will be visiting today. This is just the entrance. There is an entrance fee of about 100 bob for local tourists. Not too sure about payment, entrance fee payment for international tourists. But yes, that's just the entrance. We were really looking forward to go there. I know this is a common area to visit.
Now we are here with Pauline Esther. She's there, and that's the road that leads to the Vasco da Gama pillar. We're just walking slowly as we capture every moment, every scene, just to remind ourselves of nature and history. Let's get to see this. Come on, let's go. Pauline Esther, you have something to say?
Yeah, the place is really beautiful. For a first-time visitor, I've noticed it's really quite calm and quiet. Yeah, so let's go and see what else is in here.
Yes. Yeah, sure. And we're looking forward to have a good time here and really enjoy. Oh yeah, now the pillar is over there.
That's the pillar.
Yeah, that's the pillar.
I'm sure once you visit, you'd actually be surprised at the huge number of Italian businesses and even settlements there. But of course, Malindi town is really popular for the amazing Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama. He met the Malindi authorities in 1498 to sign a trade agreement and hire a guide for the voyage to India. Then that's when he erected a coral pillar. So during World War II, Malindi was one of the only two towns in East Africa bombed by Italians. That actually explains the huge number of Italian settlement there, and that happened on 24th October 1940. After the World War II, Malindi began developing into a resort. Malindi is actually home to the Malindi Airport, as we saw on the way, and Broglio Space Center. You might be wondering, where else can I go visiting when I get to Malindi? Here are 10 things to do in Malindi. We have Tao excursions, we have the Marafa Depression, that's the Hell's Kitchen. We also have the Falconry of Kenya, that's a collection of birds of prey. They have plenty of birds there. We also have Gedi ruins. I'll be dropping a video of how I found Gedi ruins soon. We also have Guatamu National Marine Park, which is actually the first aqua park that's in Kenya. It features over 600 species of colorful fish and other sea creatures. It's just an amazing place for snorkeling. We also have the Kipepeo project, which showcases butterflies. Oh, that would be so amazing. That would be a really beautiful experience. And on top of that, they also showcase moths and pupae. We also have Bioken Snake Park. I don't know, have you visited the place? Make sure you leave a comment down below if you've gone to Bioken Snake Park in Malindi. They actually house the largest known collection of snakes in East Africa. It's located 35 minutes outside Malindi, and it's definitely a trip worth making for those in the mood for an adventure. We also have Mida Creek, which is about 20 miles, which is a 20-mile inlet with wide beds of seagrass and coral. We also have the Guatamu Turtle Watch, and then we also have the Ndoro Sculpture Garden. Make sure you leave a comment down below of how you found any of those places I mentioned, especially if you visited. Now back to my Vasco da Gama experience. As you can see, I was really having the time of my life taking photos, and I'm glad that I had an amazing person accompanying me to do all the photos. As you're seeing, thank you for that. Now more impressive for what it represents. It actually represents the genesis of the age of exploration than the edifice itself. It was erected by the Portuguese explorer, as I mentioned earlier on. The coral column is topped by a cross made of Lisbon stone, which almost certainly dates from the explorers' times. There are good views from here down the coast and out over the ocean. As I mentioned, the entry fees would be 100 shillings for Kenyan adults, and this ticket, you're given a ticket, and then this ticket will allow you access 4 sections of Malindi National Museum. The 4 sections are the Vasco da Gama Pillar, which we are currently at right now. When we also have the Portuguese Chapel, we also have the House of Columns, and the Malindi Museum, sorry. Oh wow, just look at that. Just look at the beautiful image right there. What an experience. So the Vasco da Gama pillar is actually still standing, and it was Vasco da Gama was the first person to sail directly from Europe to India, and he built this pillar to give other sailors a direction of the sea route to India. Due to the ocean tides, the pillar was recently renovated with boulders to ensure that the strong water waves don't bring it down. Yeah, just have a look at all the beauty, you know. We also have the Portuguese Chapel. Unfortunately, my partner and I didn't get to visit because he was in the middle of work, and we also wanted to leave this place before it got really late. So but just a brief on the Portuguese Chapel. When Vasco da Gama first arrived in Kenya, he planned on settling in Mombasa, but the Mombasa Sheikh was hostile towards him and his team, and because of this, he and his team set out to Malindi, where they were welcomed by the Malindi Sheikh, who was in rivalry with the Mombasa Sheikh. Sorry, yeah. Considering that Malindi Old Town was predominantly Muslim, Vasco da Gama and his team had nowhere to worship. So together with his team, they built this Portuguese chapel, which is also the oldest chapel in East Africa. So 36 foreign sailors and Malindi pioneers are also buried in the chapel's compound. That's one thing to know. The other place we would have visited, and we will be sure to visit next time, would be the Malindi Museum, which is preserves the culture of the ancient Malindi residents, from transport vessels to beauty, ornaments, clothing, hunting and fishing equipment, all of that. We also have the House of Columns. We also didn't visit this place, but it appears that it was built to preserve a strange fish named Coleo Lakand. I hope I say that right, which was caught in Malindi in 2001. The building also has equipment and materials related to fish. Make sure if you visited the 3 places we didn't get to visit, you leave a review or a comment down below. As you can see, the beauty at Vasco da Gama is just breathtaking. At this point, we were getting ready to take our leave, and one thing I've actually realized is that you can actually get to travel as long as you have proper planning to eat, and you lay out a good plan in terms of the budget and the events or the itinerary of events you'd like to take. And it's just amazing exploring our beautiful country and just appreciate history. Just make sure you leave a review on the comment section down below, and just let us know how you found this video. Make sure to also like and subscribe and share to your friends who like to travel like we do. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Pauline Esther. I love to just share bits and everything else that I do in my life, especially traveling. This is one of the videos that is a travel video or a travel vlog. But on top of that, I get to share with you content in the education sector, and even in terms of just topics, other topics related to real life experiences. I hope you enjoyed this video, and next time just make sure to keep on the lookout for the next video. Most likely we'll be sharing our Gedi or my Gedi ruins experience with you soon, but for now make sure to leave a comment down below on how you found this is the exit, and we were really excited because we had so much fun, but we would have to go to Gedi ruins. So we were actually en route from Vasco da Gama. We were getting ready to leave for the Gedi ruins. We are glad you got to experience this with us. Make sure you leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. It was really nice having you. Bye.